good, Charlie. You're right on time. Right on time. A good run. Get the luggage down, Charlie. Hello, Mr. Cobb. How are you, sir?
Chris, you did it. I don't believe it. You finally made it here.
Oh, Claire, you look wonderful. You know something?
What?
I think they ought to pass a law against women inheriting ranches. You sure you want me for a whole week?
Oh, what a question.
What are you going to do about Mike Upton?
Mike Upton?
Mike Upton held up another coach last night, halfway to Burke. He robbed the passengers.
Well, there's no gold shipment on the westbound. What's your complaint, gentlemen?
Well, if you can't protect the westbounds, you can't guarantee the Sydney bullion run, can you?
We've got half a dozen men looking for Upton now. It's only a matter of time.
You've got him up north of Burke. He's too smart for you, Cobb. Too fast. He's down around here somewhere now.
I tried to explain to them, Mr. Cobb, that this wasn't a business trip.
You got 3 days, Cobb. And without our business, you might as well sell your coaches.
It's all right, Jim. No, I'm sorry, Claire. I'll have to take the morning stage out.
Oh.
But we've still got tonight.
Did you wish to speak with me, Father?
Yes, my child. I have bad news. Lord Baxter, our master, has asked us to leave.
Oh, Father.
Hush. Here he comes now.
I see you are still here. Have I not told you to get out?
Have I not always been a good and faithful servant? In the twilight of my life, am I to be cast aside like an old boot?
Don't beg, man. Throw the blighter out.
Have pity, sir. Show mercy to a poor old man and his daughter. Methinks there is a word you have forgotten, sir.
I don't think so.
Hear that word now from this old man's beloved child. And that word, sir, is... And the word, sir, is honor.
There's yet another way, girl. Your simple beauty has captivated me. Perhaps we can come to some arrangement.
Never. Not whilst there is breath in this fragile body.
Don't be a fool, girl. The man's rich.
Sit down, Sam. I didn't pay good money to hear from you.
Morning, Charlie.
Morning.
Charlie. Are you sure you know the spot where Upton hit the stage?
That I do, sir.
All right, I'll trail him from there.
Right.
All right, all passengers aboard the coach, please.
Oh! I'm sorry.
Good luck, sir. Right, Charlie. Off you go. Have a good trip.
We are show people.
It's an exciting profession.
If you like starving.
Bert Elkins, Tommy Ashton, and our lovely leading lady, Genevieve Rochelle.
You may call me Jenny.
How do you do? I'm Christopher Cobb.
Of Cobb's stage lines?
Mm-hmm.
Then you must be after that bushranger, Mike Upton. I've heard about him. He's like the lead in Highwayman's Kiss. Do you remember the show, Mr. Cobb, in Melbourne?
It wasn't Melbourne. It was Tarcoola, and we were almost rained out.
Well, I think it would be thrilling if Mike Upton stopped us.
Miss Rochelle, the stories that grow up about these bushrangers are just not true. They're not romantic figures. They sleep in the dirt, catch half-cooked meals when they can, and spend every penny they steal on cheap alcohol trying to forget what they really are.
They feel quite at home in our company.
The trouble with you, Mr. Ashton, is that you are not a true artist. A real actress, Mr. Cobb, is above meat and bread. I remember when I was playing Ophelia in Sydney, I went for days without knowing where I was. My world was Shakespeare. My home was a castle in Denmark.
And your part was a lady in waiting.
I refuse to travel another mile with this amateur, Mr. Elkins.
That's enough, Jenny.
Look, I have a perfect right to chat with a gentleman without interruption. I'm sure Mr. Cobb is very interested in the theater.
Mr. Cobb is too much of a gentleman to tell you just how interested he is. Mr. Cobb is a charter patron of the Royal Sydney Theatre. I've seen his name listed on the programs.
Get back in the coach. All right, you move the logs. I'll keep you covered.
Get rid of your gun, or I'll riddle the coach.
Everybody out! Go on, line up over there. That's right. Hurry.
Mike Upton's currency exchange station. Let's see what we have here. Invoice driver. My apologies, madam. I'm glad I tried this run again. Don't often see a fine lady out here. It's customary at this point, friends, to make a small donation. A gentleman here will take around the hat. Watches, jewelry, trinkets, money, anything. In fact, everything. Don't try to hold any valuables back. I hate dishonesty. I wish you folks would carry some tea now and then. I'd give my right arm for a mug of good English tea.
I have £1 in my effects, sir, if you really need it that bad.
Do me a favor, ma'am. Don't be too nice to me. Get the tea out of the lady's baggage, together with the catch box and the rifle ammunition.
Right.
And the bully beef and the newspapers.
All right.
What have we got here? Consignment of soap, linen, and barber supplies. Make me up a nice assortment, about as much as I can carry behind my saddle. You got that big a stake in this, mister?
I think so. The name's Cobb.
Is that worth a bullet in your gizzard?
I don't know. Is 20 quid in supplies worth a rope around your neck?
Now I know why the spear horse. You're lucky, Mr. Cobb. Any other bushranger would play it safe and kill you.
You see? He's not like you said at all. He's...
In my whole life, ma'am, I've never seen a lady like you.
I've heard a great deal about you, Mr. Upton.
This isn't some stage play, Jenny. Get back in the coach.
No. No, I'd like you to get on that horse back there. We're going to leave here together, ma'am.
Do you want this whole country turned inside out looking for you?
She's worth any risk you'd care to name, Mr. Cobb. You ready, ma'am?
I'm ready whenever you are.
What are you doing back here? Hold up!
Not my gut, then again. Yeah, up at the gap. Chris Cobb's gone after him.
On the next estate and... Look, you've been listening to me all evening. You must have had a really exciting life, too.
Me? Oh, there ain't much to it. The old man died with a bottle in his fist. The old lady was as bad, or worse. Me? Tried farming, too lazy, I suppose. Tried mining. They filed me claim wrong. So... doesn't take many brains to steal. Pretty easy sort of a job. It's the story of my life.
Well, I don't believe that's all. There must be a lot of things you haven't told me.
Maybe there is a little bit more. Oh, you wouldn't understand.
I might.
Look. When you ain't ever had anything, and you're not likely to, when you're less than the dirt under most people's feet, you've got to have that something. You see, a man's got to have something to hang his hat on. He's got to have the strongest grip or the broadest shoulders or a woman he can be proud of. Look, every time I stand in front of a stagecoach, just right then and there for those few minutes, I've got that something. I'm not going to hurt you. I know how it looks, me bringing you here and everything. Everyone's going to believe the worst. Maybe you do yourself. I'm no angel. I've been in towns with money in me pockets. I've never been near the likes of you. All I want to do is talk to you. For the first time in my life, I just want to talk to a lady, that's all.
Look, Mike,
Better eat some food, Miss Rochelle. It's a long ride back.
Mike Upton headed north into the bush. We'll pick up his trail at the gap.
All right, come on.
you could put some water on this and lay it where it hurts.
When a lady's got real breeding, ma'am,
Look, drop that, will you, please? Stop looking at me like that. Mike, I'm no more lady than that horse you're riding.
Ma'am, if you're trying to make me...
Now shut up and listen. I'm a tuppenny actress in a flea-bitten road company. You talk about your folks. Well, beside mine, they were class. I could match you knock for knock and empty belly for rags ever since I could remember. You said I wouldn't know how it feels to be nothing. Well, I know exactly. And I can still remember when I found out. I was running from a beating. And I wandered into the nicer part of town. I looked at their houses and their fancy clothes and the nice way they talked. Believe me, I knew it then. I made up a story all about myself. How I was really quality, but my things had got stolen on the way. Funny, isn't it? Skinny, ugly little kid using gutter language, telling how she was something better. But you see, enough of them believed me that I knew what I wanted to be. Maybe I'm not a good actress, but I am a good liar. And when I'm up there doing my piece, when I'm saying those lines, I'm just like you are with your stagecoaches. Just for that minute, mister. Jenny Rochelle's got that something you talk about.
Why did you come with me, then?
Looks like that crowd of miners.
Not the one from Dupper.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. They'll be carrying a hangman's noose.
Oh, no.
I'll gladly see you in prison, mister, but I doubt if you deserve to hang.
Now, look, none of them has ever seen you before. You're Eddie Carter. You're a rancher. You're on your way to town with your wife, you understand?
We just met here by the waterhole.
Yeah, that's right.
But look, they'll all recognize me. They saw me in the tent.
Well, then look like a rancher's wife. Look, get off these bows and frills. Hide them. Let your hair down. Get that paint off your face. Use mud and sand and do it fast.
But they'll know.
Look, you claim you're an actress, then act, woman. Be somebody different they never saw before. Get ready to watch a lynching.
You got that rope, Bill? What do you mean? Now, you shut your mouth. So you finally caught up with him, eh, Cobb?
Well, you don't think this is Mike Upton?
Oh, now, don't give us that, Cobb. Same description, same age.
You're wrong. My name's Carter.
Have any of you seen Mike Upton? Can you identify him?
Carter, Eddie Carter. I'm a stockman. I got a property back of Burke. Matilda, honey, tell him.
Here, let go, my man, you.
Now, looky here, Mom. Why you'd want to protect him, I don't know. But I was sitting second row back in that tent show, and I saw you.
Well, what is this, a trick or something? We stopped to pass the time of day, and I said, let them go! I'll have the constables on you, mister.
Hold him! She's an actress.
Actress! Well, you're going to just stand there and let him call your old woman a painted hip-swinging Sheila?
They got guns, honey.
And you haven't got the liver for that, have you? Too lily-natured even to butcher a roo what's trampling my garden. Isn't that what I've always said? I should have married a proper man. He's always whining. His poor little back aches. The ground's too hard. The seed's bad. And me having to push him every step. And what did I give up for that? In reality, the youngest daughter of one of the best farmers in New South Wales. Oh, I was a looker then, I was. I had plenty of eyes on me.
Yeah? If you come from Burke, what are you doing hanging around these parts?
My baby.
Your what?
My baby, you fool. Why do you think we'd be leaving the place in planting season? Not even a year old. And he's lying back there cold. He won't smile no more, will he? We won't hear his little laugh no more. A man and a woman on their way to buy their baby son a coffin. And a lot anyone cares. Oh, no. You want to add to it by taking my man from me? Well, take him. Hang him! I got nothing left to live for anyway.
If it was left to me, I'd hang you, son. But one show a day is enough for me.
Let's get out of here.
I guess you can look after it from here on, Cub.
Bullion shipment Monday as usual?
Yep.
You all right? Well, of course I'm all right. I had them, didn't I, Mr. Coe? What a feeling. I could have made them laugh or cry. I had their hearts right here in my hand.
Yes, you did, Jenny.
Really? Do you mean it?
I mean it.
Mr. Cobb, would you give me a letter to the Royal Theatre? Just a small part now, just a start.
If that's what you really want, Jenny.
More than anything in the world.
All right, you get ready. I want to talk to Mike.
Jenny,
You have been a pain in my side, mister. And you've got an account to settle with the law.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Under the circumstances, I don't think you'll be detained too long. But when they get through with you, you've got an account to settle with me.
What do you mean?
You know horses. Well, you were going to work and curry and comb and feed Cobb livestock until you're ready to drop in your tracks, and then you're going to do it some more. You'll pay back every cent you owe Cobb and Company.
Yes, sir.
I know you won't believe it right away, but there are other Jennies in the world.
I'll never get serious with another woman again, Mr. Cobb.
Well, we better get ready.